Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I just saw a video that it could be fake or it could be true of of yeah, I just saw a video of but it could be fake or it could be true of and Tan and Hassan fighting. But I thought there was freedom of speech. I thought there's freedom of speech. Huh? Huh? Yes. I thought there's freedom of speech. What are you arguing for? Oh, freedom of speech is only to attack the Muslims. Oh, I understand. I understand. I understand. Cool. What's up? Yeah, so basically, yeah. Come on. So basically, yeah. Um, there's a clip going around of what is it? Hassan and Tam fighting um, because Hassan must have said that he hopes. I don't know why they were arguing, but there was an argument, and Hassan said that he hopes that Rob's child gets raped or hanged, something like that, and his wife gets hanged or raped, something like that. But I thought that you're allowed to say whatever you want, and if people get offended, they should react. So why is Tan the person of free speech? Why is he? Why is he hitting? Why is he hitting Hassan or Hassan fighting him? Why are they fighting? It's freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. You can call people niggers. You can call people monkey. You can call people's prophet the paedophile. Yeah. And you can call people. You can say that you want people's wife to get raped and for their children to get hanged. So what's the fight for? Oh, freedom of speech is only for inside the park here. You can only say inside the park to Muslim and black people. Yeah? Oh, I understand now. So freedom of speech is not for, you can't use it against Tommy. You can't use it against your own little clique. Yeah? And then Manny was saying to Hassan to apologize. Why should he apologize? If there's freedom of speech, we never have to apologize for anything, because at the end of the day, we're free to say whatever we want. And if people feel bad about it, then you have to deal with your feelings. If you feel bad what someone says about you, you should deal with your feelings. Isn't that what you, like Raj and Manny and Hassan and everyone else is saying? It's a joke. Wallahi, it's a joke. Oh, this is so funny. I don't think Hassan was at Tan. I don't think Hassan whacked up Tan. I think Tan whacked up Hassan. You know? No, but Hassan, look, both of these guys are done with you. What they don't understand is this shit. Hassan is out of that group. This is twice now. Twice he's outburst. One, he had an argument with Rob, and he had an argument with Tan. So Hassan doesn't realize, but this little group of friends that are joined together on the hatred of Islam, their unity is a unity based on the hatred of Islam. Yeah. Hassan is out of that group. He don't realize, because they got to keep on muting him and stuff like this. Tan is done with because Tommy Robinson's fans are done with him because he keeps on talking about Tommy. So it's over with. But what I want to know is why are Tan and Hassan speaking? Sorry, why are Tan and Hassan fighting? What? Because Hassan said that he wants what is it um Rob's children to be hanged and for his wife to be raped. Didn't Tan say he wants Muslims in concentration camps and he wants to reduce the Muslim population? A whole country. Tan said he wanted Muslims. Yeah, he wanted Muslims. Yeah, in in concentration camps, and he wanted a Muslim population reduced. Why didn't Hassan fight over that? It's a joke. It's a joke. So you can call people monkey. You can call people nigger. You can call people's prophet a paedophile. See, you understand for me. You see, for me as a Muslim, yeah. For me as a Muslim, saying you want someone's child to be hanged, yeah, or saying that you want to rape someone's wife is a sin. It's a big sin to curse to talk about someone like that, yeah, and say that you want someone's child to be hanged. It's a sin, and it's in Islam. I have to make tawbah, repentance, and I have to apologize, yeah, for it, yeah. And to say I want someone's wife to be raped, same thing. It's a sin in our religion, yeah. So the whole thing is that, subhanallah. Well, let me read your comments. Let me read your comments. Yeah, they exposed. Yeah, they definitely did expose themselves. They definitely did expose themselves. Okay. Eric, what's up? GJ Silver Salam. JJ Silver, yeah, I saw the video. FT, Salam Alaikum. Hassan whacked up Tan was Joe. I don't think Hassan, that's what I said, I don't think Hassan whacked up Tan, I think Tan whacked up Hassan. But I don't know if it's real or fake, but anyway, I know the argument looked real. The Nomad, what's up? Tan was exposed by Hassan. It was fake, Tan and Hassan ain't fighting. I don't care if it's fake. I don't know if it's fake or not, but I know the argument. I know because Hassan loses it, innit? So I know that when Hassan said that thing about Rob's parents and so forth, he was angry. Sorry, his kids and wife, he was serious. I wouldn't back any of them. They're all bloody xenophobes. I wouldn't back Tan or Hassan. Their friendship, all that group, yeah. Raj, I used to be kind of okay with Raj, but the whole thing is that when I realised, I thought he just had a misunderstanding about booming gangs. So when I tried to say to him, look, it's not an Islamic thing and so forth, and he kept on going on, I just thought, there's no point trying to resolve it with him because he's stuck on this, man. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I don't think I'm gonna respect her to talk with Hassan about what. Will I be at Speaker's Corner this Sunday? No, I will not be at Speaker's Corner this Sunday, and I haven't been there for a while. Assalamu alaikum, Is Ahmed. How you doing, Is Ahmed? Good to see you, man. If you can, subscribe to Is Ahmed's channel, man. Mashallah, hear some good stuff. Yeah, they're demolishing their whole forced content of freedom of speech. Exactly. That video is a proof. Even if the fight is fake, I don't care. That video is a proof. It is proof that this freedom of speech is rubbish. Why? Well, unless they're saying that freedom of speech is only in Speaker's Corner. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are saying. If outside of the park, yeah, you insulted people's prophet, you call them nigger, you call them monkey, yeah, That's not going to work. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. And Manny was asking Hassan to apologize. Why? Why should he apologize? It's freedom of speech. What is he apologizing for? Oh, now don't worry. You see, look. What did he say on Respect's channel? What did Hassan say to Respect? There's this little troll in there. Gatsu, or whatever your name is. Get a life, yeah? Get a life, yeah? Man like me, I've just finished work, yeah? I've just finished work, I'm making something to eat. Assalamu alaikum, see you. So, bro, I've just finished work, yeah? Gatsu, it's 12 o'clock here. I'm making some food, yeah, while I talk on this live, yeah? There's a million different things to do. If you're bored, go and buy a PlayStation. Okay, you might be broke, you can't afford a PlayStation or Xbox. Yeah, I don't know, get some Lego and play with it. Do something with your life. Like, do something. like, I don't know, buy Lego, buy sand, I don't know. Do something with your life, bro. Yeah, because I'm telling you, you're one click away, yeah, from being booted out of this room. Go on. You can't even spell, bruv. I suggest that, like, I don't know, do some online classes, GCSE. You can't even spell. It was Hassan on Respect and a bunch of others. Respect was grinning Hassan about the Tam video. Then Hassan said he hated Islam because his parents disowned. Yeah, of course, it's always emotional. It's always emotional reason with these ex-Muslims who can't even recite Surah Fatiha. You know, I went out with a Muslim girl and she dumped me, or some Muslim boy robbed me in school, or some Muslim boy took my packed lunch when I was bloody 5, so I left Islam. These people know nothing about Islam. You ask them, but what is Tawheed? I don't know. You know, say ask them, where is Allah? I don't know. You ask them, where is it? Recite Fatiha. They don't know anything. Look, this guy, what's his name? Yeah, Gatsu, yeah? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. How do you put user on timeout? Yep. Gatsu, you are the weakest link. You're 5. Get out of there, waste man. It's very cool. Yeah, of course they left on this. Yeah, they grew up in a cultural Muslim. Their parents were just Muslims that fasted during Ramadan, you know, celebrated Eid when everyone was celebrating Eid, went Jummah because maybe it was routine to go Jummah, but they never sat down and studied the deen. That's why they left. Why aren't the Muslim speakers at Speed School as a group in these foolish Muslims? It's not helping it out. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Which foolish Muslims? Are you talking about Muslims that are fighting when they get angry, when they say things about the Prophet and they insult them? Which Muslims are you talking about? Excuse me, guys, man. Man's making something to eat, so if I keep on coming off, if I come off the camera, then you know what I'm doing. Just finished work and stuff. Yo, what's up, technology lover? Hassan was an Alawi. No wonder he never knew anything about the deen anyway. When Adam was dealing with that Tommy Robinson guy, some Muslims kept on interrupting Adnan. Yeah, well, you can't control. Look, Speaker's Corner is in Edgware Road, so it's next to Edgware Road, which is a predominantly Muslim country. Yeah, sorry, predominantly Muslim country. I can hear the man now screaming out. See, he's calling Edgware Road a Muslim country. Look, where Speaker's Corner is a predominantly Muslim area. You know what I'm saying? It's mainly Arabs by Edgware Road and so forth. So people just pass through the park on Sunday because there's Muslims there and it's a nice park and so forth. So the whole thing is that, look, youth parks, young Muslim boys, you know, who've just been on Edgware Road smoking shisha or just hanging about and stuff, youth pass through the park. You know, and youth just do what they want to do. They love their Prophet. So when people insult the Prophet, they're not going to sit down and think, you know, there's cameras here, you know, people have painted us as extremist Muslims, and if I hit this guy, then they're going to have the footage they need and so forth. They love the Prophet, ain't it? And it's like their life is based on following the Prophet. Their mum prays like the Prophet, their dad prays like the Prophet. They believe in the Prophet. So when someone calls the Prophet a paedophile, of course, the young boys, the Muslim boys, gonna get thingy upset and be like, "Why are you talking about my Prophet like that?" It's natural to be upset, but we know that as adults, that we're giving them what they want if they catch us, if they get us angry and we hit them. So the whole thing is that they're not wrong for disliking what I'm saying. Just like Hassan, just like Rob, he's upset. Yeah. He's upset that the person said Hassan said he wishes his wife got raped and his kids get hanged. Yeah, that's extremism. That's extremism. So the whole thing is that, but it's a natural feeling. Not a lot of people know about Speaker's Corner. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right. Omar is a right idiot being a Muslim. Who's Omar? Is that the one that people call Rat Face or Rat something? Or Omar Dean? Stroke. Who's Omar? Are you talking about the one that was banned from the park? Did you hear about the bacon lady? She said Tan set her up as well. Is it? Post the link of the video in a chat where the bacon lady thinks Tan set her up. I thought they were best friends. Well, someone needs to make the non-believers to understand this is not Islam coming from them. Yeah, but Nissa, look, there's been so many speakers all the time speaking out saying that we Muslims should be patient and so forth, and with people who are insulting our deen and so forth, and by reacting we're going to give them what they want. The footage is out there. If a sincere person wants to know, how adult Muslims should act and so forth, there's examples out there that they can see. You see what I'm saying? And the reality of the situation is, look, there's people like Jay Smith or Joseph Smith, the American guy, who's been coming to the park for 25 years. Yeah, he's been talking every week. He's been talking about the Prophet is a paedophile, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and talking about Islam is oppressive to women and all this stuff. Yeah, and Muslims haven't attacked him. So the whole thing is, there's look. Most of the time, people go speakers corner and they say whatever they want. Yeah, and no one's harmed them. People go, ex-Muslims go every week to speakers corner and stand on ladders and say, I used to be a Muslim, I left Islam because it's false, the Prophet is fake. Nothing happens to them. So people have freedom of speech in the speakers corner. They have it. And what you got to understand is that in speakers corner, there's lots of conversation in a park. But the thing is that people only pay attention to the little scuffles and stuff like that. Every day, every Sunday at Speaker's Corner, there's hundreds of conversations going on amongst people where people are disagreeing, but they leave the conversation, you know, disagreeing, but enjoying that they had a conversation with someone, yeah, and don't hate that person. So people have the freedom of speech in Speaker's Corner anyway. Technology. Did you hear about that? Okay, technology views on Islam in the West. It's simple. As Muslims living in a Muslim country, we obey the law. You know what I'm saying? We practice our deen and so forth. And we mind our own business. And look. I'll prove to you that us Muslims are not extremists. Extremists. In Islam, insurance is haram. Yeah, insurance is haram. It's called riba in Islam. It's a major sin. I think the Prophet said that taking riba is like having sex with your mother in the belly of the Kaaba. Having sex with your mother in the belly of the Kaaba. That's how bad riba is. Yeah. So it's haram. Yeah. Now for our cars, yeah, we pay insurance. And insurance has to do with interest and so forth. Yeah. We pay it. Why? Because if you don't have insurance in your car in this country, yeah, you're gonna get locked up, and you being locked up and not being able to provide for your family, it's gonna cause a greater evil. So out of duress and out of necessity, we pay car insurance. Like we don't believe insurance because we don't believe that if your car gets damaged or something, or if something bad happens to your car or your motorbike or this, that, and the other, and so forth, we say Qadar, yeah, yeah. But we're not supposed to deal with insurance, but we deal with it because if you don't do it in this country, you'll go to jail. Yeah, and you being in jail is a greater fitna. So Muslims obey the law. Taxes in Islam. We don't have these taxes. Yeah, you know when you work all month and so forth, and they take a big chunk out of your money for taxes and so forth. Taxes, we don't deal with taxes Islamically, but because it's a law for the land, we deal with it. Because if you don't pay your taxes, you're going to end up in jail. So Muslims do obey the law. Okay, bro. See, someone needs to make the non-believers answer that one. Mojin is not as silly as Omar. Omar is young, very childish at times. Who is Omar? How do you deal with Islamophobia? By me, it's just like dealing with a black person. People give you bad looks all the time. People think you're gonna walk into a shop and steal something. You can get into a lift with a suit on, yeah, and a lady will still grab her bag because she thinks you're gonna rob her. You know what I'm saying? You know, you like I work in security. Yeah, I could have a security badge on. You go into a lift with a woman, so forth. Yeah, and she's still grabbing her bag, and you got the badge, the SIA badge, and everything and stuff like that. So Islamophobia, huh? I was dealing with racism a long time before I was Muslim. So it's just on top. Now I got people think you're a criminal because you're a black 24/7, regardless of how you're dressed or what you're doing. And now they think you're a terrorist. You see what I'm saying? So when you're black and Muslim, you got two in one, bruv. Nisa. Oh, Nisa. Yeah. Look, we've already done. We put out the message. We've exposed this to extremists in the park, Abu Hakim and Solomon, and all these Adam Chowdhury films. Like we tell people, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, people are gonna diss the Prophet inside out 24/7. There's like we've done it. We've done the job. You know what I'm saying? And people who have eyes and sincere can see that young kids in a park who get angry when you insult their prophet and they hit you because you call their prophet as a paedophile. People, one can understand that the kids, they have a love for their prophet, and two, that their kids, their youths. Let's unite upon the hawk. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, subscribe to Let's Unite upon the hawk. It's a good channel as well. I hope you're all as well. I've noticed certain people who are blocked from last show are in here. Chat your rubbish again, you're gonna get blocked again. You are the weakest link, bruv. Why don't I go speakers corner no more? I haven't said that I stopped going to sleep as a speakers corner, but I've stopped going there recently because I believe certain people, like Tan and other people, yeah, and certain other people, I believe these people are planted there, or even if they're not planted there, they're going there to get a reaction, yeah, and they're trying to do something so Muslims will react, hit them, and then get arrested. And I don't know, certain people are just down the park, always just, I don't know, just trying to cause something. So it's like, don't get me wrong, look, you can go speakers corner, yeah, you can go speakers corner, like I have like for like over 10 years, yeah, and you can have beneficial conversations with people down there, yeah, and so forth. But look, if you have a civil conversation with someone and you just quietly conversing and disagreeing or agreeing and so forth, and then you end the conversation, no one, there's many of them conversations happen, but they're not going to get broadcast because there's no action in them. So it's like they're not going to go. Those conversations are not going to go viral. But there's many different conversations all the time. Like I've met many Christians in there. I've met many Christians in Speakers Corner, yeah, because I think Speakers Corner is where Christians send their missionaries to learn how to give dawah. Because I always meet like American Christians in Speakers Corner, yeah, and Christians from other places, yeah. And I think they send it to Speakers Corner because it's one of the few places. I don't think America has a place like Speakers Corner where you can just debate lots of different people, atheists, Christians, Muslims, Jews, and so forth. So I've met a lot of people, yeah, Christian missionaries at Speakers Corner. And if you meet them in the first few weeks, yeah, they still have their fitra because they learn how to give dawah there. And I've met many Christians who have understand the concept of Tawheed and that God can't be a man and that God doesn't to someone and so forth. But obviously, those conversations you have with people, or you have to, and so forth, they're not going to go viral. Why would they go viral? Because they're just normal conversations. You know what I'm saying? Wallahi, the perception that you got a speaker's corner through YouTube videos is not an accurate depiction. I'm trying to post a link, but what JD Silver, no problem. What you do, JD Silver, if you can, if you've got Facebook, yeah, post it to me, inbox it to me on Facebook. My name's Hussein Thomas, yeah, Hussain, yeah, Thomas on Facebook. And no, just because my name's Hussein, I'm not Shiite. I'm definitely not Shiite, yeah. So Hussein Thomas on Facebook, yeah, inbox me, yeah, or Street or Dean on Instagram, inbox me the link, please. I'd really appreciate it. Cool. Kafirs fight each other when they come from me. I'm taking about too many dramas there, but part of the dawah. Yeah, like I'm not saying people shouldn't go speakers corner and stuff like that and so forth. For me, I got like I do speakers corner where I go to call people to Tawheed and so forth, yeah, and like give down to Christians, Jews, atheists, and this and the other. But I also have another project, Street or Dean, where I deal with youth, like um, into gun crime and knife crime and smoking weed and drinking alcohol and basically like dealing with the fitna living in the West and so forth. So I do a lot of interviews and recording and stuff like that and so forth. So I've got that to do as well and so forth. And so but I'm not discouraging anyone from going down there. I'm just saying for me, there's been a lot of hype over the last couple of weeks, and it seems like it's planned, or that there's certain people in the park, you know, that want it to kick off. Like I saw some guy talking about railing up Tommy's fans to come down, or some football guys to come down, and this, that, and the other. And the thing with this is, yeah, if there's a fight, yeah, and it's between Muslims and white English non-Muslims, yeah, no matter who started the fight, the Muslims are gonna get the bad end of the stick. So if there's a big fight, if there's a big brawl in Speaker's Corner, yeah, it doesn't matter who started it, even if an EDL guy or whatever punched first or whatever. If there's a bust up or this, that, the Muslims are gonna get blamed for it. Trust me. And what might happen, they might just ban the Muslims from going to the Speaker's Corner and giving dawah. But Allahu Alam, like I said, there's no reason, you know, I might go down, not this week, but the week after, I don't know, whenever I feel like it. But I don't know, there's funny stuff going on, there's funny stuff going on in the park, I don't know. Funny stuff. Who is Omar? This Omar that everyone's talking about. Who is Omar? Is Omar the guy they call Rat Face or Rat Boy or Rat Thingy? Who is? I don't know who. Okay. Yeah, if I see him down there, I'll chat to him. If I see him down there, I'll chat to him. I'll chat to him. So what was that baker lady saying that Tan is a spy or something, or an agent? Oh, dirty mortard. That was quick, boy. You didn't last 5 seconds. You are the weakest link. You're fired, man. That's good. That's good. Baker Lady says that she hates Tan now because he's with the because because yes, Baker Lady says she hates Tan because she is with the. Okay, good. I hope they all crumble. Good, because their friendship is based on just hating the Dean. Yeah, he lives in Hassan's house. They're both nutcases. Yeah, he's not going to be living in Hassan's house for long. These Islamophobes want Tommy to be in government. It's not impossible. So just yeah, they're both done, man. They're both finished with. Has Tommy responded to Tan? Has Tom said anything to Tan about his interruption at his trial or whatever? I think Tommy's just trying to avoid him. He doesn't want to advertise him. He doesn't want to give him any publicity. But Tan's finished with. Game over for him. No, Imran. Did I see the video with Tan and the EDL member? No, I can't remember it, man. Wait a minute. Let's unite upon the hut. Do you attend Acton Mosque anymore with Dharma? Imran does lectures all over London, bruv, and outside of London, yeah. Sometimes he invites me to talk to the youth and stuff like that. So, yeah. So basically, yeah. Sometimes he call me to go and chat to the youth and so forth, and Hamza. It's nice speaking to the youth. But I speak to the youth outside of that as well. Abdullah, you said I know it's everybody but Muslim retired from the park. Sarah, Big Bro are two people. There are two people, and Sarah retired and came back to the park. Well, he didn't retire. He said he got a death threat, but it's funny because he said he got a death threat, but he came to the park after, and no one killed him. So I don't know if that's a real death threat. He came many times after. But Tan was asking to see Tommy's bank account. Yeah, I think there's something funny. I think Tan's right about Tommy and dodgy money. Yeah, I definitely think something's going on there. And he will most probably expose him. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because more of these racist people like Tommy than they like Tan. Anyway, these racist people don't like Tan either. They just see him as a monkey too. But the reason why they put up with him is because he was talking against Islam. So. Yeah, it got so bad that Nick Griffin, one of the biggest racists in the world, yeah, Nick Griffin, who's the leader of the National Front, he said that Tommy was a Zionist. Just type in Nick Griffin versus Tommy Robinson, you'll see it. So I'm looking man's OJ. Someone told me there's a video of Hassan and Tan scrapping. Yeah, there is. I don't know. Someone sent me the video. If you're following me on this account, I posted it, so it should have come up in your feed. So. No, was there far right in the park before? No. Certain characters come down, and ever since there's been bare police. Even that time when Saba tried to come down with the ting, yeah, and it backfired on him with his costume from his grime costume from JJB Sports, yeah, or Sports Direct, yeah, and he tried to come down there like a grime Aruba, yeah, and it backfired on him, yeah, and his ancestors didn't help him, yeah, and him and his ancestors got scared, yeah. The thing is that even after that incident, yeah, there was no police, yeah, there was no police, there was nothing. Now there's bare feds in the park. Certain people came down to the park. There's a bunch of them, and they all seem to hang together. And now there's bare police there. There's undercovers there, and I want some of these people are silently racist, yeah, or they make racist statements. Manny Sider, or whatever his name is, yeah, he must have said that. He went down Speaker's Corner and he found out, yeah, that most of the people there don't work. Now, how do you know that? Did you do a survey to see who works in a park and who doesn't work? Who I think he's talking about, yeah, but what did you go up to a number of people and say, excuse me, work? And just because he's middle class or he's a trader or something, he says, yeah, I found that a lot of people in Speaker's Corner don't work. How do you know if they work or not? How do you know if people? How do you know if people work or not? What? Because people wear tracksuit and hoodies, that means they don't work. Like, you're a joker. Like, he said that, and I thought, huh? He said, because it had been at the third or it was one of the early stages when he just started came to the park, and he did a video and said, I find it strange that a lot of people in Speaker's Corner don't work. How do you know they don't work? You telling me you went Speaker's Corner and you asked people if they work or not? So a lot of these people are racist, Islamophobes, and you know, they're just messed up people, man. You know? Did Hassan really say that he dislikes Islam because did Hassan really say he dislikes Islam because his parents disowned him? Did he actually say that? Did he actually say that? Yeah. If he did, it's a shame that he hates the Deen so much because of that. Anyway, guys, if you can, like the video and share the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, yeah? Bro, there's a lot of brothers you don't see, you know? People got lives, people got things to do outside of the park, you know? So not everyone can make it every week, you know? I've never seen 5 minutes debates with far right before. It seems they only want to spend. They don't want to debate. These men are football hooligans. These men just want to kick man's head in. But they only want to kick old aunties' heads in and old uncles' heads in. You know, whenever a terrorist attack happens or something, and it happens to be Muslims, you always attack the old auntie or old uncle. They never attack a brother one-on-one who can defend themselves because they know that they'll get put in a bin and all that will be hanging out is two little feet going like that with their odd socks on, bruv. They're bullies. They only bully, you know, they only pick on people they know they can beat, you know. And that's why I really dislike Abdul Hakim and Solomon and Anjem Chaudhry and Abu Baran, all these people, because these people who support these brothers who come to the park who support people like Anjem and stuff and that, who promote like saying 7/7 was halal and 9/11 was halal and you can take non-Muslims' life and this, that, and the other. Yeah? When things kick off, yeah, and these EDO kick off, yeah, they're not the ones who are getting attacked. It's old uncles and it's old aunties that get attacked. What concerns? That Raj Singh Tata is. No, they're not my brothers. Nah, they're not my brothers. Like they're Muslim. I'm not making takfir of them, but look, but they cause us problems here. I dislike them for the sake of Allah. I dislike them for the sake of Allah. These guys are just Muslim versions of EDR. I dislike these extremist people for the sake of Allah. Bro, we need to you educate someone, yeah? After you've been educating people for like 10 years, bruv, this conversation before they came to the park, it's been an online conversation. Students of knowledge have been showing them you got no deal for what you want to understand. Suicide bombing is not permissible. Here's the deal. Like, this conversation been going on before they come to park. I met Al Mahadri and Ajim Chowdhury and stuff where they tried to come down Brixton Mosque and they tried to set up their tables outside the tube station. And a Medina graduate who studied in Medina for 7 years, yeah, went to debate, was talking to Anjem Chowdhury. So he started saying some hadiths in Arabic, and then Anjem Chowdhury just looked puzzled. So then Anjem Chowdhury asked him to translate it. Asked him to translate what he said here, because he was saying a lot of hadiths and some of them he didn't translate. Yeah. So the student of knowledge said to him, "What, you're talking about Sharia? You're talking about establishing Allah's law on earth, and you don't even know Arabic language? And you're talking about we're going to establish the Sharia in this, and you don't even know the basics to understand the Sharia?" So it's like, bro, whoever wants to go, whoever wants to hold their hand, yeah, whoever wants to hold their hand and skip with them and say we're brothers, go and do it, but not me, bruv. To bear Fuzzy, he was there like a week ago. Stop giving dark speakers corner from what he told me. Okay. Yeah. Salak, bro, who's saying you good for. Yeah, no, NOI King. I'm cool, man. Alhamdulillah, I can't complain, you know. There's always someone in a worse situation than you know. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, like the video and share it if you can. Jazakallah khair, man. Man is tired, just finished work, I'm gonna have a munch, and that's it. Alright then, take care, love you for the sake of Allah. Take care, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Can Kalam's be promoting Abdul Hakim on his channel? Yes, that's Kalam's job. Kalam's job, yeah, is to promote anyone deviant. So he will promote Shiites, he will promote Saracen, he will promote Shiites, he will promote anyone deviant. That's his job, that's what he does. Because he hates Islam and he wants people to stop being Muslims. He tried with Sarah to call the Prophet a paedophile and stuff, it didn't work. He's trying to destroy it from the inside. But leave him, just don't go on his channel, yeah, and just don't just don't go about his channel. In real life, Tan, Kalam, Sarah, they don't affect your real life. He just invites messed up Muslims with mash up Aqidah, mash up Manhaj onto his show. So look, the people that go on shows, Kalam show, are racist Tommy fans, yeah, and mashed up Muslims. Let them talk about Islam amongst themselves and refute each other and diss each other and just refute each other all day. It has no impact on your real life. I keep on saying this. 100 years from now, I'm going to be dead. You're going to be dead. Yeah. Kalam's going to be dead. Sarah's going to be dead. Yeah. Titans TV will mean nothing. Tan will mean nothing. Even Tommy Robinson will mean nothing. The only way it has any influence on your life is if you go on there and you listen to the rubbish and so forth. So forget Kalam, man. Anyway, guys, take care, inshallah, yeah? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Take care.